Testing 1, 2, 3. This is kind of an odd one. Having to stream again. After another stream. Oh, jeez. Give me a minute to have a mental break as I just came back from Halo and I was hit with an insane amount of whiplash. Jesus. I'll take a sippy now. Oh! It's happening. Flora! What? I'm alive again! Oh, jeez. Alright, I'll keep the yapping to a minimum because I gotta make sure the Switch 2 is working as intended. But it's kind of weird that I'm even doing this again in the first place. Can't say I've stopped the stream, jumped into another one, and then just went straight back to what I was doing before. But here we are. We're here to lock it in. We're gonna finish Prime 4.
Oh, okay.
You're dead 292 times, thank you. I am also dead.
I am dead 292 times, in fact.
That's what I'm feeling too. Thank you for the 29 months, Flora. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you for hosting our little co-op sessions for Halo. But definitely, let's not play Halo 2 on Legendary, especially from our first playthrough. I got a taste of it, and all I gotta say is no thanks. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy myself with the game. And I feel if we try to just brute force our way across the entire game, I'm just gonna have a sour experience. I don't care if it's a filter. Yes, it's definitely a filter. But I don't think you're even meant to play it on Legendary as your first playthrough, so it's whatever. What matters is having fun. And all I'm gonna say is, between Halo 1 and Halo 2, I have enjoyed Halo 1 more, so far. But that being said, it's emote only. Oh, right. Right. Here, it's fixed now. You guys are free. Sorry. Forgot. Wait, is Mix It Up? No, Mix It Up is working. That was kind of strange. Anyway, hello. We're going back into it. No, the minimum yep, we're doing it. So I'm gonna be putting up the even or odd prediction again, but instead of deaths, it's gonna be in-game timer because we're gonna lock it in. We're gonna play the game. We're gonna finish it. And whatever the in-game timer ends up being, that's gonna be even or odd. So we're jumping straight back into it. 90% items, dude. We're almost done. Back to it. I feel lightheaded. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll be okay, though. This should be a more relaxing experience. Alright. Let's finish the fight. Let's do it. Wait, the timer is wrong. Oh, I forgot. The timer. Fix it. Yes, the one time I need my mouse to break, it breaks, yes. Set the timer. Alright. Back to it. Just as a reminder, I'm in complete spoiler territory. So if you plan on playing this game yourself, do not look. We are at the end. This is beyond spoilers. I got 10 more items to collect, I think. And then it will be 100%. You will not look. You did not see any of this today. You were stuck on audio-only mode the whole time. Well, now you get to see it. But to be fair, Carl, it was all just... what's it called? It was all just cleanup. No story progression. Can I go in here? No. I think I'll have my mental reset in a couple minutes. I need my brain to adjust. Here we go. Wreckage from the Galactic Federation UTO Research Center on planet Tanamar. Brought here when the Lamorne teleporter went out of control. Charged particle cannon attachment for the upper right arm of a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. The cannon and connection sockets are relatively undamaged, and a full restoration appears possible. Alright, oh. Who would have thought that the big, expansive, round arena would have housed this? What's this? Oh, jeez. A behemoth! A giant anthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by rapidly shooting flaming projectiles from its mouth, using oscillation waves to drive enemies away, and producing a powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. Alright. We shoot. Ow. Those are very tiny eyes. Need to focus up. But it seems pretty simple so far. Just hit the eyes. FS on... Well, hit the eyes, of course. Here we go. Nice. I might want to use ice against this guy as well, so I'll have the ice shot ready. I have a feeling he might be weak to it. In fact, let me charge this up. I have so much ammo, I might as well, right? Except I don't think it's really going to help a whole lot, because they will ricochet. Oh! Is he frozen? He is. I think that was freeze? For like a little bit? Yeah. Okay. How am I missing? Oh my god! Okay, there we go. Got him. Alright. Now we claim our prize. That's the last one. Does that count as a collectible? Missing Galactic Federation mech part teleported to base camp. All mech parts found. Alright. Not for logbook. I think for logbook, I'm probably gonna do that on my own. It's usually just for gallery stuff, anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. What matters more is item collection, anyway. Yeah, I might have missed some crucial scans. Because not everything gives you a logbook entry, but surely I missed some that are missable. I would not be surprised. I didn't scan stuff at the start. It usually shouldn't matter. Like, if it's just miscellaneous stuff, it shouldn't really count. They wanted to tell you, but I think you missed Space Pirate. Oh, probably, yeah. Don't know if it appears again. Guess we'll see. But, yeah, we haven't really seen the Space Pirates at all, really. Other than the beginning. Like I was saying, this... Whatever happened in the beginning of the game, I mean, it still holds consequences. But, it's just kind of weird. Where the hell did the Space Pirates go? Let's see here. Oh, there's another guy here. I do believe there was a pickup around this area where I needed to use Spider Ball, which I did not have at the time. And it's right here. Oh, careful. Right along this way. Whoa. We do like to use some God rays. Oh. This guy's... No, he's not new. Over here, though. Oh. I see. Yeah, lasso. Let me powerbomb these guys real quick so they don't get in my way. You know, assuming it hits. It didn't even hit him. Okay. Hey, for these guys, I can just do this. Oh, the fans. Yeah, you're right. Where does this lead me exactly? Oh, there's an item here. I can just break it, right? By destroying it? Explosive impact will destroy it? Yeah, okay. Alright. Am I 92 now? Let's see. 91, actually. Hmm. Come on, Abby. 1-1. Oh, the god. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring it back down. Okay. I'm looking for a bot. The drone again. The one that gives you pretty much the radar map for all the items here. I don't know where to start looking for it, though. It ought to be somewhere. Let's go this way. Because there was something over here that I could not get the first time around. But now, I should have the tools. Let's see. Should be able to pull this, right? Power distributor maintenance hatch. Normal device operation suspended. It appears loose and could be torn free. Yep. You saw this before? Alright, thank you for item. Oh, 2 items! Hold up! 2 of them! I'll take the missiles first. And then I'll take the shot expansion. 2 item. 92% from that. Doesn't bode well. Oh, the rest of the items are actually here. I'm not really sure. The only way I'll know is by scanning that bot, wherever the hell it is. It's always a bad sign when you can't hear or see your dog for an extended period of time. What happened, Flora? What? She's using her powers for evil. What? Why is she being a menace again? What is she doing? Oh, careful. He went downstairs and pooped in front of the door. Oh my god. There's no stopping her, dude. Oh, wait. Maybe I don't want to go here. This is for the save station. I'm good at the moment. I mean, my ammo could be a little bit better, but it's not something I can't manage. Oh, turret there. Monitors the cooler system, also operates the hologram thing. Okay. So, missile here. It's just here. Alright. Cool. Thank you, Greg. Likewise to you, dude. Thank you for being you. 92%. Oh my god. It isn't going up. Out of service due to a malfunction. Displays a hologram of workers passing through the cooling system and checks for abnormalities. Yeah, Greg, cool indeed. Oh. I can spider ball my way up here. Wherever this may lead. What are we looking at here? What is this? I'm in pain! Here. Hey. I'm getting shot. That's bad. If I get hit. Oh, god damn it. Who? Who's doing this? Who's the lad? You. Get out of here. Can't have that guy getting in my way. There you go. Go up. Alright. There's a lot of items I could not get. I just kind of realized this might be the first Metroid game in a long time where you don't really have heat resistance. Well, then again, it is lava. Even with the gravity suit in Metroid Prime 1, you would still be taking damage from it, so I guess it's not really the first time. Oh my god. You're so tired, go to sleep, Floor. You must rest. Where am I going, exactly? There's a room here that I didn't go to. But why? Also, there's something else in... No, that's because it's for that. Okay. What was over here? Jesus! Oh, it's a turret. And what's over here? What is this? Facility schematic? I guess I never got the map. Alright. Interesting. I do have to go this way. That's bad. Cool. Anything else I should be expecting in here? Let's look around. No. What could that drone be? Because every other area, I believe I've gotten everything. Maybe not the green place. I'll be missing something there. Alright, give me a minute here. Need to mess with a cable here. I'm gonna disconnect that for now. Okay. Okay, cool. Honor's ordnance, loaded with green energy, after it has been transferred to the cannon. Hello. I will kill. We're not done? Alright. Oh! Okay. I don't know if these guys are spawning infinitely. I think they're done. Yeah, they're done. Okay. Launches maintenance tanks along rails and through pipes for rapid transport around the facility. There's an item here. Like the panel deformed, it cannot be moved using the terminal. It can be destroyed with an explosive impact. And then we can pull this, right? Stabilizes pipe connections. Removal will separate all connections. Can be pulled free with physical force. Okay. Oh, I made a path. Okay, I see. Cool. Cool. We should be at 93, right? Yeah, okay. At the very least, we're there. We can go up here now. Can we? Wait. That is not a spider-ball track, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, it's just gonna shoot me. Okay. Launch! Go! Where am I? Back at the start. Wait, what? I don't suppose we can really go back here. What is this? Another door. Maybe you just can't go back? Is that it? Really? The drone might be somewhere else. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're out of battery on that. Let's do this right. Connect this again. Oh, assuming I can actually plug it in. Hold up, give me a sec. There you go. Alright, where the hell is that drone? I feel like it's at the beginning or something. I've not spotted it in this area at all. But I feel like I've seen it at the beginning somewhere. I would be wrong, though. Jeez. Because without the drone, I can't tell what I'm missing in this area. Yeah, Metroid Prime Pinball is canon. Don't you know? Let's just go back. Stun it. Okay. Look around for like a little bit longer. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything crucial. If I had to guess. I just wouldn't really know where else to check. Unless... Hold up. What is that over there? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Cool. Alright, tell me what I missed. Let's see. Oh, there's one item here already. Oh my god, I missed a lot. Right over at the... Oh, I can even go here, apparently. That's so many items. Holy crap. Okay, alright. Yeah, I did miss some things here, so we'll have to go back. That's fine. I want to get more health. Okay. Can I visit this area again? Seems like I can, yeah. Did that huh have an echo on it? I don't think so. Shouldn't have an echo. The whole thing collapsed on itself. Look at this. Energy facility destroyed. All extraction operations have ceased. It's the new guy. Blowhopper. Possesses a body that produces gas lighter than the surrounding atmosphere, allowing it to float in the air. It absorbs energy from Eurus' lava. Alright, let's look around. What am I looking for? Zoom out. Okay, around the corner here. Here's one. Expansion. I wonder if items from the above area end up here if you don't grab them. Or maybe it's always these three. I don't know. Either way, this is important for cleanup. Not a whole lot more in here anyway. What is this? Container ejected from the facility when it collapsed. Item detected within. I need tank. Thank you. I need that. Oh. We're gonna be playing catch with this thing, aren't we? You're mocking me. Where are you going? I'm angry. I need that. Get closer. That's mine! Jeez. Hit it. There we go. I can't get a lock on. I gotta get closer. I need more boosts. Come on. This is incredibly annoying. I want my item back. I can't boost at the moment. I ain't got no boosts. Come on, come on. He's so far away. I'm gonna need to try to cut corners or something. Somehow. I still know it's pathing. Well, that launches me in the air. Interesting. I got him! No, I'm not gonna share it. It's mine. I need a health recovery anyway. It's mine. Alright. There's one last pickup over here. Cool. Alright, so now I have to go through the rest of these areas over here, right? So I missed 4 power-ups here. Oh, a 5th one here, back here as well. Okay. Maybe that'll be the last E-tank. I mean, I'm still missing quite the amount of missiles as well. Guess we'll see. Go back. Oh, alright. We're at the final stretch here already. So, let's see. 230 missiles. I'm assuming there are... maybe... I don't think it's going to be 255 missiles. So 4 more missile tanks. Maybe 3 more of these shot type, like the shot ammo. And 1 more E-tank. I don't know if there's more power bombs. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not really sure. Stop. I just want to go up. Then I'll have to figure out where else I'm missing items. I'm assuming in the first area. The very first area of the game. That could also be another... Oh, wait, there's an item here, actually. What is it? Okay. Let's freeze these guys first. Goes to here, actually. Wait. I think I did scan this before, yeah. But... I guess I didn't burn it. Oh well. Give it to me. Nice. That's pretty well hidden. Alright. Maybe the last one is a large ammo thing. That good, because those gave me 20. Let's see. So the next couple are over there, so... should be pretty easy to get to. As long as I ignore the enemies here. Get to it. I'm boosting into a wall. Okay. It's... no, I don't need to go up. I need to go here. Alright. You move along this way. Might want to move here faster, but I think there might be... no, we can go here. Never mind. Okay. What are we looking at? Down here. There's a hole. How do I open the hole? Oh, wait. Cover for the cannon shell stabilizer piston. Each scanner must be active to unlock its security latch. With the cover open, the piston will rise. Scanner for monitoring the cannon shell. Save yourself? Wait, what's wrong? Currently offline. Providing an electric charge will, to its activation circuit will briefly cause it to activate. I see. Not there, then. Somewhere around here. Maybe? Oh, I can make it back up there. No, I think it might be around here. Really? What is this? Spinner. Oh, maybe through here? Oh, no, but it's sealed. What is this? Spinner activation circuit, providing with electric charge will activate the spinner. Okay. Spin. Ah, here we go. Okay. Hit it here? Wait, is it in order? Or something? Unless that opened up the thing? I don't think so, right? Ah, okay, hold up, no. I see. You have to hit it from this side, like this. There you go. I think that's the last expansion upgrade for the shot ammo. That's it. I'd be surprised if it goes beyond 500, to be honest. But I think we're good in that regard. Green energy injection nozzle. All operations suspended due to the facility's collapse. Okay, there should be another item here. Seems like I need to swing my way across to get that item. Yep. Wait, what? No, there's more! Never mind, I stand corrected. There's more than 500. Okay. What then? So how many? 550? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Yeah, I definitely can't go back here. Facility door and wall damage. They are beyond repair. Over here, though. Seal to be removed and slot activated. Only in the event of an emergency removal with a forceful pull. Alright. Here. Throw it in there. And then... Oh. Alright. Do I need to use Thundershot first? Hold on, let me scan that. What is it? What am I going to do? Oh, I see. I think I know what to do. Hydraulic arm locking system. Simultaneous activation of the three target holograms will release the lock. Yeah, okay. I've seen these in quite some time. This particular puzzle. What do we got? Missiles. Alright, great. And we're just missing one thing. All the way back here, whatever it is. Let's get out of here, actually. I'm not gonna waste my time. Solid the collectibles here, I'm assuming. And then I can just head back to the first area. And maybe I'll find something new. Let's not go this way. This is not the way. Over here. Move! Go. You can really appreciate these doors opening as fast as they are, dude. It is unheard of. I don't remember if Prime Remastered had doors load that fast either. I didn't really notice. I wasn't paying attention to that. I want to say that they loaded pretty much instantaneously, but can't say for sure. Open up. Okay. Move! Quick! Okay. Alright. Come on. And let's get out of here. Finish this! Greg!
Finish this immediately.
With the 8 months, I will finish the fight. Thank you so much, dude, for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. Over here, there should be an item. Somewhere. Wait, where is it? Oh, in this room, right here. Okay, right. Oh! I didn't see that. Could have gone this quite early, if that's the case, yeah. Cool. Missing 2 missiles, I'm assuming. What's my percentage at right now? 98%. Damn. Okay. We'll head back to the first area of the game. Surely I missed something there. A couple of things. I got an E-tank. I'm not sure what else. Like 2 missiles. I think I have all the power bombs. Yeah, we're almost there. Never been all over. And I don't see a green anywhere. So I'm not sure what that's about. Because over here, on this screen, the bar is not going all the way up. I don't know why. I don't know what I'd be missing, really. As far as I can tell, I didn't really miss any other greens over here. The desert is greened out. I'm almost positive. Ow. I could use a boost. Now, these guys are taking some time to die. I am the final green. So I must eliminate myself? Is that what you're saying? No more green, dude. I hate it. I hate looking at it. Oh, careful. That's right. Wait, hold up. Around here, actually. I guess I'll just have to go back and check. Really have a choice, but over here should be where I need to go. Okay. I don't think I found the drone here, but I think I remember seeing it right at the start of the area. So let's not take the cannon. Let's actually look around for a bit. Yeah, I'll have to go from here. Because there was a collectible on this side, but I already got it, so it's no big deal. Here. Okay, skip. Go! Samus, run! The finish line is right there! We're almost done. Alright. I think it was around here. I didn't scan this. The Lamorne headed to the Temple of Memory. Gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind, and take the first step here. To my Lamorne brethren, you're welcome in this sacred land, full of greenery and life. Visit the Temple of Memory, kneel at its altar, and honor all those who came before. The thoughts, wishes, and dreams of our people come together at the base of the sacred tree. We hope one day that the bounty reaches far and wide. Missed another one here too, somewhere. Alright. Skip a lookout to see if I can find that drone. So it can help me get the last of the collectibles that are in this area. Because surely I missed some. Only question is, where? Where's that drone? This area is not that big either. There's only so much I can really explore. What's with this? Why did I mark this? There might be an item there. You know what? I think I remember where it is. Wait, what is this? Over here? Oh, over here. I can break this. Oh, there's something. Here it is. Well, it's a shot expansion, I suppose. Okay. That's one item. Excuse me. Ow. That's fine. I'll take the damage. Who cares? Over here, on this side, where I haven't gone to since the beginning of the game, over here. I think the... Yep, it's right here. I remembered. Alright, tell me what the last collectibles are. You do? Okay. I'm sorry, Greg. Let's look at the map. 3 items. 3? Really? Now, if I had to guess, these are going to be missile tanks and an E-tank. And then maybe it's 520 for the ammo? If it's anything beyond that, I will be amazed. Hope I'm right. Guess we'll see. An item over here. I think I see it. Yep. That's one missile. Probably missing one missile. And that's it. I did nothing wrong. They're hostile. Where is it? So, it's up ahead. One of them. In here. Extremely powerful explosions. 250 missiles. They cure cancer. But they can't cure the green energy disease from this game. Oh, hey.
Did it, Samus? You found the missing pieces. That was everything I needed to fix Betsy. You know, the mech. She is good to go.
Excellent work, Samus. With the mech repaired, we'll be able to destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Yeah, we want to be careful with that. Just saying I had to get a little creative with those repairs. Yeah, I can only guarantee about 80% functionality.
Oh, just 80%. That's good, Gearhead.
We trust you. We can leave for Chrono Tower whenever you give the order, Samus. You ready?
Not yet.
Welcome back, Samus.
Bye-bye.
That might be the last thing I can do. I don't know. Let's deposit the green stuff. I don't know if it'll force me to just be stuck in the last area. I don't imagine I have enough. Guess we'll see. Yeah, it's not enough. I missed some green stuff somewhere. It's a collectible here. Okay, let's try to go there. I think I remember seeing this, though. Wait. Is this also... Oh, no. They also spawn here. Oh, that sucks. Okay, hold up. Oh my god. Wait, what's... This better be an E-tank. It's what? It's not. Huh? What? Items 100% though. But I'm missing a... Wait, am I? Hold up. Wait, no, hold up. I'm not missing an E-tank at all. Actually. I suppose not. No, I'm just dumb. Okay, well. I got all the items. That's it. That's a weird amount for the ammo shots, though. 530 being the final amount. Let's check this out, though. We already saw this one. How about this? Wait. Yeah, this guy. Not all Lamorn controlled power from within. In a place where dark clouds never clear, endless lightning slices the skies, and the wind and rain rage, our forebears laid the foundations for the machine era. Here, 3 giant towers were built, piercing the dark sky. These would become the birthplace of a tool able to race across the land on spinning wheels. But this harsh environment proved unsuitable for the Lamorn people. This was why Lamorn technologists created an artificial life form to oversee the towers. They named this life form Zelios. Its singular directive was to seek the happiness of the Lamorn, with command of the electricity flowing through the towers and the machines connected to them. It could follow its directive as it chose. Even now, with the machine era long since past, Zelios seeks the happiness of the Lamorn. Next one. Spin it. It lived beyond thick ice, where frozen shards danced on gale winds, and frigid breath met any approach. In its mind was intolerance, living isolated and interpret like an aloof warrior. It called itself Keratos. His nature was that of violence, and at the peak of its fury, Keratos was known to throw his giant body at any who might stoke his rage, or spin so quickly that ice pillars would form. It was through communion with the Tsar that a warmth took root in his heart. Slowly, his rage subsided. He became more taciturn. In time, this calmer Keratos would be hailed as a guardian deity of the Lamorn.
Nice smile.
Okay. Next one. It is unknown when this massive snake-like creature first appeared in the lava lake of Madrada volcano. What is known is that it is intelligent, capable of even complex thought, and calls itself Panoros. Panoros draws its strength from the consumption of the lake's lava. It's protected from danger thanks to a body covered in solid rock and breathes scorching flames from its mouth when threatened. Fortunately, Panoros and the Lamorne have held a strong friendship for a long time. It was this friendship that led to Panoros allowing construction of the facility at the Crater Lake. One more. It is said that the creature originated from the deepest reaches of the land, that it first emerged in a cave far away from the light of the sun, and that it was the priest Thasarn who gave it the name Gravinax. Its huge body bore 8 limbs, 4 sharp horns growing from its head and a belly and a back that were covered in thick skin. It used its horns to burrow through rock, propelling itself forward in a spin, using its sturdy limbs, leaving numerous stones in its wake. These stones would prove a source of nourishment for the Lamorne. Wow. Hello? Rude awakening. Let's get out of here. I wonder what you get for depositing every single green energy crystal in this. All I know is that I missed some. Much lower indeed. Let me go save. We're at the final stretch. This is it. We're finishing it. The end of Prime 4. Is it? It's gotta be the end, dude. Look. 100% collectibles. 88% scans. We ignore that. But, this is it.
It's finally time to go home. Report to Sarge when you're ready.
Wait.
We can leave for Chrono Tower whenever you give the order, Samus. You ready?
Let's go.
Once we leave, there's no turning back. If there is anything you need to complete, now is the time.
There'll be no turning back if we proceed. Are you fully prepared? Yes.
All right, listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't punch a hole in something, we don't got a use for it. Our mission is to guide Samus to the Master Teleporter. To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Planet soup. No.
Open her up!
Force field undamaged. I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating. Warning. Systems critical.
We need to abort, the weapon's gonna blow! Oh no. Move, soldier! Get down!
Oh, he made it. He's fine.
Force field destroyed.
Well done. No, my baby. I'm so sorry.
She did good.
She did. She sure did.
This is our moment. Coming, Mac?
Incoming.
Yes, sir, Sarge.
Wow, this place is so beautiful.
Oh, never mind.
The robots are awake.
Yes. Temple responds to Samus.
Really now. Lamorne made artificial life form, powered by psychic energy. Its function is to recognize and guide the Chosen One. Okay.
Shadihara, the Kirsha Asmasana, the Klinas, the Natharich, Kasalas Agent, Jeanette, Dinet Lamor Teganich, Kie Siskala, Sinel Janich, and Selectinath Geshanda, Teganich H's. Chiola alone, Escani Chaneleth, Din and Kelisha, Kales Ashaka, Antakanin, Shatasek, Enkialin Teganit, Shotanen, Virus, Enkialin Jogarit, H's.
You okay, Samus?
Give her a minute.
She's a bit late. Psychic energy turbines rotates in response to psychic energy released by the psychic core, provides power to nearby machines, like this one. Expandable structure with a hemispherical object, responds to guarding commands. Psychic command receive, expanding object. Alright.
Whoa, it's unfolding. The robots are the keys.
Hey, we got an elevator. Let's head up.
Ready to head up?
We're heading up.
Master teleporter should be here. Let's keep looking.
I am here to support my friends. Take us home, Seth.
Look! Isn't it gorgeous?
Stay alert. Don't get too comfortable.
Finally, we get to go home.
We're back here.
We have finally reached the top of the tower.
Oh. The hell? Whoa. Okay.
How does she do that?
We must insert the keys.
Now, Samus. Careful up there.
What if I fell? What if I wasn't careful? What are we looking at here? Yeah, they can't see the tracks, I don't think. Nope. Part of the pinnacle structure that floats above Chrono Tower. The Master Teleporter is housed inside, expanded by using the link terminal. Yeah, she's just floating. Yeah, she's just floating up. Psychic Healing Pod administers intensive care and amplifies psychic abilities. Patients are also linked with Chrono Tower and given access to the tower's functions. I see.
Pod started.
Operated by touching the hologram, expands the pinnacle. Then it moves it to the Master Teleporter into position. Nope.
Look at this place.
Whoa.
Jeez.
You've got the keys. Take us home.
This must be the Master Teleporter.
Hello, Consummate.
Guys, I can't believe it. We're actually going home.
Uh-oh! Oh! Okay, win. Silex, a bounty hunter using a modified version of a Galactic Federation battlesuit, reconstructed using the latest nanotechnology. Aim for the core! Okay. Also, I guess I gotta babysit this guys too. Are they actually hitting him? Maybe. Shoot it down. Oh, grapple. Grapple. Come on. Please. Come on. There we go. I'll give me a minute here. Hold up. 1 sec. Gonna move this again. Before it falls on my face. Okay. That was bad. Okay. Grapple! Pull! Why is he running towards me? Okay. Nice. Wait. Grapple it. Pull! Oh. Okay. I'm not worried in the slightest. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh yeah, these heads can take a beating. I want to use ice. I do have all the ammo in the world. Okay. Oh, switch back. I got a double jump for that one. That hurts. Okay. Jump rope. Look at them go. They're actually jumping. Okay. Okay. Come on. There we go. Not bad. Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh! Okay. Okay. One more. Come on, aim at it. Okay. Let's get the missiles ready. There. Okay. Oh, great. Ooh, wait a minute. Actually did it quite a bit. Okay. He's not doing okay. Hey, get close. I can't get close to him. There we go. Cool. I get the fire out. This again. Gee, that's annoying. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's charge this up. Nice. Alright, back to this. What now? Okay. Pull! It's not even halfway dead. Okay. And I have half health. Okay. Oh, come on. Cool. Cool. More health, thank you. Ooh, bad shot, bad shot. There we go. Nice. Alright. I want to use the other move here. Oh, come on. What is this? Oh! Okay. Hmm. There we go. Oh, come on. Get back up. I'll give you the soak. Here we go. Oh, again. Mechanics, mechanics. Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die. This face sucks. Okay. Hello, crit. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, I have to babysit these guys, dude. To make sure they don't die. It's kind of annoying. In fact, I should probably be using this more often. It does multi-hit. Assuming the targets are nearby. Oh, that's a lot better, actually. Okay. Cool! Cool. Pull again! There we go. Let's do this again. Nice. It's honestly the best move in the game. There we go. Come on. Okay. Really now? Okay. There. There we go. All right.
Had enough? Oh, I'm just getting started.
Oh, great. See ya.
Where'd they go?
This is where we fight? Alright, free aim mode. Alright, great. Can I scan you from here? Not quite. Okay, no. Move. Bro's got health for days. Oh my god. Okay, let's try supers. Nice. Oh my god. Go! Oh wait, hold up. Never mind. And if anything, you need to use that early. Oh no, try again. Go. I missed. Completely. Is he gonna do it again? Yeah, okay. Cool. What now?
Just you and me, Samus. Come on! Let's get this over with.
What, a proper 1v1. Oops. Cool. I can just jump over it. Oh, careful. What is he doing? He's running. Oh, no, you're not using this. No, nope. No. Okay. It's cool that he's actually using this move. Gun. Come on. Wait! That's my E-tank! Give me that back. You can steal your E-tanks. That's crazy. Okay. Stop moving. Cool. Cool. Oh, nice. He's getting no snack from me, dude. These are mine. Where is he? What is this? What is this? Do I hit him? Oh, it sucks away my bullets. Jesus. Okay, I might have to boost ball my way out of that one. No. I gotta do something else. Wait. Oh, I can't use a mover at the moment. Okay, wait. That doesn't seem to have worked. So I can't do this? Maybe not. Not quite sure what you do against that move. It's gotta be something that I can do. Oh boy. What is this? Okay. Let's go ham, dude. Oh, I'm doing this again. I did not mean to go into that direction. Okay. That's really fast. Jesus. Okay. Cool. It's almost dead. This again. Wait, scan it, scan it, scan it! Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Jesus, scan it! Miniature black hole generated by Silex. It draws in firearm attacks, neutralizing them. Only the control beam and the will of its user can resist the black hole's pull. Okay, so I had the right idea the first time. It's just influenced. Yeah, it's influenced by the suck. There it is. But I'm still getting hit. Or not. Doing it 3 times. Oh boy. Cool. Ow. That was a lot of energy lost. Okay. Where's it going? We're doing this again? Yeah, we are. I gotta be careful with how I angle this. Come on. There. Cool. Oh, this again. That's annoying. The angles that it goes at. Okay. There we go, finally. Kill him! With 1 super! There we go. Is he gone?
Shouldn't we go after her?
Tell me how and I'm there.
Alert. Spatial anomaly detected.
Great. What now? Here we go. Be ready for anything.
Samus! I knew you'd come back.
Never doubted you for a second, boss.
Glad to have you with us.
Samus, does that mean Silex is good?
Just like that? Okay. We barely got to see him, but sure.
Right behind you.
Alright.
I knew you could do it. Never doubted you.
Glad you're back. Really glad.
You did well, Samus.
Yeah, there were Metroids in this
You
game,
made
right?
it. I was worried, but you're here.
You have survived. Excellent work.
Let's get out of here.
Maybe if I, oh. Oh, your crystal powers the teleporter. It only responds to you. Wait, is that Veros? That must be Tanamar. Home sweet home.
And you are sure?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Incoming.
You did it.
We're really going home.
Uh-oh.
Silex! But.
We're not going home.
teleporter!
Are you alright? I got you.
Providing cover.
Teleporter's not gonna last long. You gotta make the jump while you still can. I'll do my best to stabilize the power. Yes! Restart the sequence. We'll buy you time while it charges.
Mackenzie!
Enough.
Samus! Go!
What if I wait? No. Teleport.
Hey, Samus. Solon be with you.
This again. Is that it? What? That's it? Alright. How do I break this down? Now's the time, I suppose. I got 100%, yeah. I did. Just to get the ending. Okay. Do it by 1 likes. Yeah, just give me the breakdown. There's a lot to unpack here. Alright. I'll tell you the things that I did like about it. And I've been singing praise throughout the Metroid Prime 4 experience. Performance-wise, on a technical level, I think the game is fantastic. The facts, at least for Switch 2, I can't speak for Switch 1, because I'm playing through the Switch 2. The fact that the game still kept a consistent performance from start to finish, not to mention the graphical fidelity at 4K, well, we couldn't really see it, but the fact that it can output that much graphical fidelity consistently across the game from start to finish, all in engine, is impressive. Not only that, but I think the areas themselves look gorgeous. Visually distinct, and there wasn't a single moment in the game that distracted me in its visuals. It looks amazing. Other things that I liked are the quality of life things that they introduced to the Metroid Prime formula. Like being able to morph and unmorph seamlessly while still being able to move around. Because it was kind of clunky to transition from morph ball, from, just standing up to just morph balling in the previous 3 Prime games. From the previous trilogy, I should be saying. It feels pretty good here. Not to mention being able to dodge, like actually do the dashes mid-air as well. It's just little touches like that for someone who's been playing Metroid Prime for as long as I can remember. Touches like that really enhance the feel of the game. So the game felt great to play. There wasn't a moment in the game where I felt like, you know, something should have behaved a certain way, or whatever. No, I think it worked as it should have. Nothing broke in that regard. So good, that's pretty good. Like I've already mentioned, the environments themselves, the design of everything, pretty good. I liked it. Did it meet expectations, though? Well, that's the thing. Metroid Prime 4 was announced back in 2017, and they restarted development 2 years later, right? We don't know what kind of direction they were going with initially, or why it didn't meet quality standards. We have no idea. The fact that they'd even approach retro at first to make Prime 4 is strange enough. I would really love to know about this game's dev history, and imagine in the next coming years, we'll probably learn more details about it. That being said, I approached this asking myself, alright, I know we got Metroid Prime Hunters before, and didn't really have to do anything with Metroid Prime. You know, the entity, the phase-on, it has nothing to do with that. Right? I was wondering, after the end of Prime 3, where they had the setup of seeing Salisic's ship right at the end, and not to mention in Metro Prime Federation Force, where we see Silex infiltrating a Galactic Federation base and taking hold of one of the cocoons, Metro cocoons, or eggs, not a cocoon, an egg. And just seeing how that was going to develop for this game, because it's a sequel, right? It's a sequel to the events I've been setting up. Maybe not for a while, right? Because the Prime 3 ending, well, the 100% ending, was just a teaser for things to come. I don't think they had anything that was concrete at that time. Mind you, that this was almost 20 years ago, so there's that too. And for the setup in Federation Force, it kind of made me feel like Silas was going to be really involved in whatever was going to be happening in this game. Did we get that? No, we did not. Federation Force mattered, but barely. Because at the very beginning of this game, we see the events unfold, where we see the Space Pirates trying to attack this one Federation base before the events of the main events of this game, where we see Space Pirates, we see Metroids, we see Silas coming in, and then we get the whole teleportation event that led up to this. Now, we then see the Metroids at all. The scan logs indicated that the Metroids were fusing against certain entities in the world, but we didn't really get to see them. The scan logs just tell you, oh, there's Metroid fusion that happened. Great. Wonderful. Alright, so that setup of them being able to replicate Metroids that can fuse with different beings, it was touched on, but it was very surface level. And then there's Silex, where we saw him 3 times. In Buros. Both of those times were flukes. Which kind of goes to say, at least to me, that it's... Why was he in this game? No reason. We got minimal backstory in this guy, and we see him, actually him, from the beginning, only the beginning, and only at the end. We see glimpses of a backstory, and that's it. Final boss. No build-up, no nothing, that's it. There's gonna be an ending coming up. We're gonna be seeing more, I suppose. Let's see what happens. "89% scans? Yeah, I'll fix that later. I'm assuming this is 75%? The 75% ending? And there might be another one after. I don't know. But take off the suits, Samus. Or at least the helmet. Uphold the tradition, please. Grass. Wow. And now life can begin anew. The legacy can continue. Boo-boo, hello. Welcome to the ending for Prime 4. Spoilers ahead. I was just talking about my impressions. So I'm letting the ending play out first, though. Before I get to that. We're honoring those that were left behind and those that we lost. Yeah! I didn't get the... What?! You need 100% scans as well? No way. No, it's supposed to play after, right? After this? Oh. I didn't even get... Okay. Well, that's new. Can't believe it. I was kind of dreading that. Okay. Well, they broke a tradition here. Oh, they broke a lot of traditions here. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. This is the first time that scans actually mattered. Alright, well. I'll finish my thoughts. I'll get the 100% ending that I thought I was gonna get for getting all items. I'll do that myself, because that's actually just gonna have to take the entire game over. I forgot to pause the timer. I just realized. Oh my god. Alright, what was I saying? What was I complaining about? I don't know where I left off. Okay. Well. I'm assuming you have to get 100 scans and 100 items to get that ending. There's a reason why it wasn't behind scans, guys. Jesus, that's dumb. They're messable scans. Whatever. Okay. Let me go back to, Okay, yeah, right. Board design. I already talked about this, though. Oh no, I didn't get to talk about the open world yet. Right, let's talk about that for a second. But I think I already gave my finishing thoughts on what I thought about Silex. I guess I can hold those thoughts up until I see the entire, like, the true ending of the game. Wow. Gotta play the entire thing again. I mean, I wouldn't mind, really. I'll do it on hard mode. Whatever. It's fine. I will do it off stream, though. I kind of want to try out this game on docked, 120 FPS, see how it looks. But I'll save that for myself, if anything. Finish my thoughts on Silex. Wasted potential. Why the hell did they set him up? I know Consummate said, but Metroid Prime, like the titular character. You fight it at the end of Metroid Prime. There was no build-up to it. I mean, there kind of was. I'm not gonna lie. If you read the lore, the endgame lore, there was build-up to that. But I digress. Complete waste of a character. We weren't really promised much with Silex, I suppose. Just to try to play devil's advocate here. No one really knew what they were setting up with Silex, necessarily. We just knew his backstory from Prime Hunters, that he had beef against Samus and the Federation itself, and he was using Galactic Federation technology, stuff that he stole in order to increase his own arsenal for whatever means. I don't know. I don't even know what his motivation is. But I suppose I'll talk about the open zone now. I can't even call it open world. It's not open world. It's an open zone. It's one zone. The one zone that interconnects between all these different areas. The one thing I was hoping they wouldn't do, they went ahead and did it. What was I hoping for? For all these 5 areas to still have some level of interconnectivity between them. Not it being connected to one zone. Why is that a bothersome thing for me? Because it affects routing when it comes to getting 100%. For me, part of the fun in trying to understand how the world is laid out is understanding how they're interconnected to each other. Now granted, Prime 3 had this exact same thing happen, to some extent. Because for one planet, you could actually interconnect it from one to the other. That was the exception to the rule though. Every other planet in the game was self-contained. And all these areas in the game are self-contained as well. On one hand, it makes the direction and the design for that particular area to be more focused, I suppose. And like I was singing praises of how the game looks and how it's designed in that regard. I'm not going to take that away from the game. At all. I think it turned out good in that regard. It's just that, for me, the replayability lies in me being able to have the opportunity to route it and not have the areas be divided by an extremely long elevator, because that's what the open zone is, more or less, in Metroid terms. They replaced the elevator by having a huge, expansive, empty open zone. I mean, not necessarily empty, but the thing that you're going to be doing most is running over green crystals. That is like 90% of the thing that you do in the open zone. It is a desert. You go up hills, go down hills, you run into things, you fight enemies. You don't even get to make full use of the bike. There's this whole tutorial section on the bike teaching you how to use combat and using this one particular move that allows you to take care of multiple enemies at once that I wasn't really compelled to use because it doesn't really come up necessarily. Even against the boss fights with the bike, you don't really use it. You just use the lock-on thing and you're done. You don't really need anything else, and of course the boost. So the game didn't really take full advantage of the bike kit either. I was under the impression that they would, but they didn't. For traversal, it's fine. I'm just kind of sitting here wondering, did we really need this? I'm not sure. It was bold. It was a bold decision for them to have an open zone like this. And when I first got to it, after getting the bike, and the game said, okay, you have 3 areas to explore, go. I would have figured, okay, so that means that these areas are self-contained, and I could just go to whichever one I want in whatever order I want. So I started making rounds, and then I realized, wait a minute, no, they're not doing that, because I made it to the lava area, they destroyed the bridge, I figured, okay, maybe I actually have to come back here later for something. And it still has that classic Prime design, where you gotta go back to another area and keep exploring. Not to mention, as well, that you have Mackenzie here, telling you where to go, more or less. I was complaining about this mostly because at one point of the game, he straight up tells you where to go without your consent. Because there's a feature in the menu where you can radio him and it'll tell you a hint as to where you should be going. So I figured, okay, I'm just not gonna touch that. Because for me, part of the fun when it comes to these games is learning the map, remembering where things are, and going there when I have a particular ability. That's the fun part. But then I have Mackenzie here telling me, oh, go here. Or you might find something there, but now I know that's where the game wants me to go. So why waste my time going elsewhere when the game just told me where to go? You know? It's annoying. I think that happened twice? Maybe? Was it twice? I'm not sure. But that was the one egregious moment where I was like, oh, dude, come on. I didn't even consent to getting this hint. Kind of annoyed me a little bit. And I was kind of speculating the reason as to why Mackenzie outright tells you where you should be going is because maybe during playtesting, players got lost because the collectible that you need for that point of the game is in an area that you already visited. And I don't mean like a main area. I just mean like a part of the map that you've already been through. And to get this particular item, it is a little bit... It kind of blends in with the background. Right? You could easily miss this. So I'd imagine that the reason as to why Mackenzie tells you where to go, probably because during playtesting, they noticed that people didn't have no idea where to go at that point of the game. They had no idea. So instead of redesigning that part of the game, they just have the guy just tell you where to go. And that's kind of annoying. Game is good, but Desert is -2 points. I don't think the Desert adds much to the experience. It's padding. And it does get in the way of the design that I like from Prime 1 and 2. Again, the interconnectivity between the areas. When I saw the cannon in the first area that can shoot you from one zone to the other, I figured, okay, maybe they kept some of that element. Where to help with the backtracking and to help with the cohesiveness of how these areas are connected, you're going to have the cannon on each of these zones, of each of these areas. That would have been cool, I think. But no, they didn't do that. I mean, that's my own expectation. It wasn't met. I'm not saying they should have done that. I'm just saying it would have been cool. At the same time, though, considering that usually when it comes to Prime games, except for maybe one, kind of, is that you have 3 main areas, and they're usually pretty jam-packed with collectibles or different things to do. You're kind of expected to go back and forth between all these different areas. And this is better exemplified in Prime 1 and 2. Especially Prime 1, because that game has the most amount of backtracking in a Prime game. But in Prime 3, again, like I mentioned, a lot of the areas were self-contained because they were just limited to their own planet. And that was it. But there were still big areas. But here, we have 5 main areas, which means that the areas themselves are going to be relatively smaller compared to what we had in the previous Prime games. At least for me, it felt smaller. They were a lot more compact. That's not necessarily a negative, but it could explain why they couldn't really think of ways to interconnect these areas from one another, especially the way they were placed around the map. So I have to wonder if the open zone was created first and then the area second to interconnect them, or was it the other way around? That they couldn't really figure out a way for them to interconnect the areas. I would probably subscribe to former. I'm just speculating here. I have no idea. But for me, that makes the most sense. That they make the open zone and then made the areas around it. So I don't really agree with the direction, necessarily. It was a bold move, but I personally don't think it paid off. The bike control is great. It's just, I don't think they made good use of it, necessarily. If you ask me. To its full extent. Because again, there's like one whole part of the kit that I wasn't really compelled to use. Because there was just no real reason to, really. That's in regards to the open zone. From the moment-to-moment gameplay, I would say it was good. But that... I guess we'll have to talk about the NPCs in this game. Because this is another thing that Metroid hasn't really tried to do before. Well, I'm not counting Other M. Listen. The difference between the Galactic Federation troopers here compared to Other M is that you can actually remember what the characters are here. In Other M, you remember Anthony, Adam, and no one else mattered. Maybe the deleter, but who cares? Right? So... Consume jokingly mentioned the Federation force that lead into this game because of its focus on the Galactic Federation, particularly the troopers. So they really leaned in and onto the idea of developing more characters, right? which is not something that really happens in Metroid necessarily, since it's usually a solo venture, for the most part. Because believe me, this is not the first time we've interacted with NPCs in general. In fact, in Prime 3, you were contacted very often. The game wasn't necessarily silent, but for the most part, for at least for what I remember from the marathon as well, is you weren't really contacted that often, and it wasn't really that intrusive. In this game, you have shatterboxes. Mackenzie, right? At the beginning of the first area of the game, where you get to actually explore for like a little bit. I don't think he needs an introduction, necessarily, because people were hamming it up, dude. Hating him from the previews that we saw. I would have figured that his presence would have been limited to the one area, with occasionally trying to help you out every now and then, maybe. No, that wasn't quite the case. It was actually as bad as everyone was saying it was gonna be. Maybe not to the extent where the game is ruined, but to the extent where he's not... His presence is felt across the entire game, especially if you make use of the radio feature. Even if you don't make use of the radio feature, he'll make sure you know he exists. And the way he speaks and his dialogue doesn't really help either. People describe it as Marvel speak. It's hit or miss. For me, it was just kind of in the middle, but then I guess I get more annoyed at him because of what he did during the middle of the game, where he tells me, "Go here." It's like, no, I didn't say you. I didn't say you could tell me what to do. It's just getting annoying, getting on my nerves. And I would have figured that was a way to like turn that off on the options, right? Because in Prime games, there is an option to have a hint system. So if it gets stuck for too long, the game will tell you, okay, all right, you're stuck. We're going to tell you exactly where to go. Well, not exactly, but they'll give you a hint as to you should be exploring around this area. Maybe you will be able to find something, right? Now, Mackenzie is the hint system that you can't turn off. It's weird. It's kind of like a weird middle ground because, like I mentioned, you have to contact them to get the hints. You get the hints whenever you want. In Prime, you have to wait to get those hints. But in here, you can contact them at any time. He'll give you a hint. But he'll give you a hint regardless whenever or not you actually want him to give you a hint. Like that one example that I keep pointing back to. For me, that was a breaking point. Yeah, but reviewers were also bashing on Mackenzie. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, focusing on the characters that they try to develop here. I think the only one that I like was the sniper. Probably because I feel like he would be the person that would connect with Samus the most. Out of all the entire cast, if it was just him, I feel like it would have been better. I think Samus and him actually have a stronger dynamic compared to everyone else in the team. It's not even close. Especially if you look at the cutscenes, the optional cutscenes with that character. Yeah, Tokabi. Yeah, him. I would say he's the best character because he's the most like Samus. When it comes to their backstory, at the very least. Everyone else, extra. Honestly. It's either you like him or you hate him. Honestly. And I think for the case for Mackenzie, I think everyone hates him. He's like the annoying sidekick that no one asked for. And then when you add that particular annoying sidekick for a game that is known for immersing you in its world, which it does very effectively, he's there to kind of break that away for like a little bit. And it's kind of annoying. That's the problem. If you ask me. It's annoying. But let's see, what else can I talk about? Hey, at least he sacrificed himself for you. Yeah, wow! I felt nothing, I'm sorry. I didn't really feel anything for these characters. I'm sorry, but you can try to push them down my throat and be like, okay, look, you're interacting with Samus. It's something we've never done before, and it's cool, right? Well, see, that's the thing. it didn't really work. I don't think. I think there were too many characters, if you ask me. If it was just the one guy, right, Tokabi, it would have been fine. Speaking of the story, I'm just like, other than the Galactic Federation and Silex and all that setup from the beginning, it didn't really matter, right? What actually mattered was the story of Euros and how tragic it was, right? Where you get to explore the entire planet and look at this fallen civilization. You get to learn more about them and how they were yearning for someone to come save them, but that day never came. That in itself is very tragic. This is an alien race that we haven't really seen before in a Metroid game, where they leave behind logs just yearning for someone to come save them. But it didn't happen. And then, man, you planted a tree. At the end of the day, yeah, sure. It's bittersweet, though. That's the thing. They were hoping to find you before it was too late. But it was too late. But at the very least, you were able to carry on the legacy. I think that in itself is a good ending for that part of the story, if anything. If the game was just Euros and nothing related to the Galactic Federation or Silex, it would have been fine, right? There's no reason for the Galactic Federation or Silex to have been here. They would have changed nothing to the narrative or the theme of the game. That makes sense, right? Like, I can't fathom of a reason as to why the Federation is even here. Yes, I would have accepted the game for what it was, because that means I would have not have gotten a Shatterbox. Because what was keeping Samus there besides I'm stuck. Yeah, exactly. It's so strange. You would have figured that the Federation would have played into this. I mean, sure, they help you. They're very helpful, in fact. But if they weren't in the story, and you change some things around for it to be more or less what you expect, like Metroid Prime 2, right? Something like that. Where in the sense where, yeah, you're trying to save an alien race as well. But as far as you're concerned, you're only talking to the Elder, to the leader of the civilization. That's it. You do you. You do whatever you need to do to get the job done. That's it. Now she's just stuck somewhere else, other than Rockya. It's not dead. It has a tree, and now it will grow. I'm not saying that's not what happened constantly. Oh, jeez. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. The Vero side of the story, which is the entire story, let's be real here, I think was nice. It was executed pretty well. I was a little bit on the nose with trying to explain to you, just in case you missed some detail. Wait, the Grievers, oh no, those are the guys who were trying to save the whole time. Oh no, like, I was reading the scan logs, dude. I think I can piece things together. And that's for the people that don't bother to read. So I guess I can understand why they did that. I just kind of feel like I was a little bit on the nose. I feel like stories like these work better when there's subtlety behind it, right? Subtexts. It's important. That's what I loved about how the story was presented in Prime 1. You look at the aftermath, but you get to learn about the history through the scan logs. And honestly, you get to learn about the story of these people through the environment as well. I mean, in Prime 1, you could also tell, but it was mostly in the form of the Chozo ruins and and how Phazon affected the entire planet, allegedly. But you don't really get to explore that entire planet necessarily, right? You don't get to see the effects of Phazon to the full extent, like how it had happened in Prime 3. Here, you see it. You see different phases of their civilization and how their experimentations when, or rather, the experiment with the green energy went haywire, because it was meant to try to make the planet more hospitable for the fauna and flora, but had a severe side effect. At least that's what I understood from it. So in that sense, I feel like it was presented in a cohesive fashion. It made sense. It was good. And just notice I didn't mention the Federation at all, or Silex. God damn it. Oh my god, why did they bother, dude? I honestly feel that the reason why they even included Silex in the first place was because whatever Retro Studios was back in 2007, this was like almost 20 years ago, whatever ideas they have for Silex, for any potential game that they wanted to work on, maybe, that idea was gone long ago. And they just kind of included him because they needed to follow up to the ending of Prime 3 somehow. Right? It didn't feel dynamic. It didn't feel organic at all. It really feels like Silex and Federation are there just to create this whole new trilogy. Because I believe that's what they said, that Prime 4 is the start of the next trilogy or story. Then this game should have been standalone. If you ask me. The focus should have been the Federation. I mean, I guess that would have been brought back memories of Other M, so maybe not. well, there's Federation Force as well. So I don't know. It's tricky. It kind of sucks that anything involving the Federation has to be taken with a grain of salt, except for Fusion. I think, anonymously, people agree that Fusion's story is great. Right? It's clear-cut. Gets to the point. There's no, there are no issues. Yeah, Fusion is the exception. Every other instance, it's either you like it or you hate it. In Prime 3, it's kind of weird. I feel like it's kind of like a weird middle ground, but I feel like the Federation is inoffensive at best in Prime 3. Every other time, well, you know the story. We saw it throughout the marathon. So, well, I think S asked, where would I rank this game? It's so hard, man. I don't know. It's weird. Because there's so many things that I love about this game. The moment-to-moment gameplay, I think, is fantastic. The technical fidelity of the game is also fantastic. It's an accomplishment, if you ask me. They're keeping up the legacy of the Prime games being just technical marvels. Especially Prime 1. If you ask me, Prime 1 still holds up. In a lot of ways. Just keep in mind, the Prime 1 came out in 2002. On the GameCube. And those visuals, the way that it looks, and its troubled history, development history, and the way that it turned out, being one of the most, it was the most sold... rather, it was the best-selling Metroid game up until Dread. And there was very good reason for that. Because the game's quality, despite its faults in its troubled history of development history, it came out on top. It was a perfect transition for Metroid from 2D to 3D, if you ask me. And this game, I feel like it's a proper technical follow-up to that idea. It's just, there's so many good things, and there are so many things that I just don't care for in this game. Things that I just see as either wasted potential, or feel like they probably should have thought about this particular thing a bit more, and how they should have implemented it. Oh man, I don't know what else to really say about the game itself, other than that. It's just weird. Was it worth the wait? No. But I don't think whatever idea I had in my mind as to what Prime 4 could have been was going to be realized. Necessarily. What was I hoping for? I suppose... I already kind of explained it too. I wanted them to stray away from what they did with the world design for Prime 3 and go back to basics with Prime 1 and 2. Again, interconnectivity among areas, so I can learn them better and then be able to route. And for me, the collecting is very fun. I love doing the cleanup in Metroid games because now I gotta think on my feet. I gotta think, all right, what's the fastest way for me to be able to get 100% the fastest, right? That's fun. Not overall, I had fun. I had fun with the game for sure. I don't think it's a fantastic game. Would I say it's great? It's great in some ways, but it's not so great in others. I would probably give this, if I had to give it a rating, an 8.1 out of 10. Like the... Oh, wait, what the hell? That was my fire alarm. How did it do that? Someone cooking? What's that? Give me a second here. What the hell was that about? Usually if it's low on battery, it doesn't beep like that. Like, I can't even tell what happened. I mean, the light is blinking. I don't smell smoke, so I don't know what the... Yeah, it could be the battery, I don't know. The open world should not have been a thing. Interesting experiment. I hope they learned the lesson. Do not do this. Do not do this again. It doesn't work. Not here. They might have been in an NGS situation where they wanted to add open world because Trend but underestimated the difficulty. Maybe. I feel like we won't really know up until like sometime in the future. I don't think we'll know the answer to that question necessarily. Yeah, battery is usually so short. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. But the battery notification for this fire alarm, it's not that loud. It's just like light beeps. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. It's kind of a shame. I can't just say it's a shame. It's not a bad game. No, it doesn't suck. It's not a bad game. It had a legacy to uphold, and it was not going to meet the expectations with the way that they handle things here. Unfortunately. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I didn't talk about that. The upgrades themselves, I would say, are great. Honestly, I like the idea of them iterating on a lot of the familiar upgrades, like with Spider Ball, well, I guess I can use Spider Ball as an example. With the Morpho Bombs and just everything, just it being connected to one particular theme, which is the psychic powers. I thought it was just gonna be some gimmick that he would use for some puzzles, but no, the whole game revolves around using these psychic powers for a bunch of different puzzles and different ways for you to take down enemies. I think the implementation of those power-ups was really effective in a lot of ways. I honestly feel like they nailed that part of the game as well. Them not introducing new visors was kind of weird, but I gotta understand why, right? They wanted to focus the entire game based on these psychic powers and how you interact with them. And I think it does it justice. I think it's good. It's good in that regard. I like the remixes to the power-ups, to the familiar power-ups, and how they're used. I feel like a lot of the kits that you have is fully realized in that regard. How long was it yapping for, by the way? Like half an hour? For me to break down everything on this game? Jesus Christ. That's crazy. I feel like none of the power-ups were overshadowed. I think they were all used very nicely. As for the bosses themselves, I already talked about this. I think the bosses were well designed. Especially if you think back on Prime 1. I would still argue that the bosses in Prime 1 are the weakest part of the game. And the bosses have only been getting better and better with each entry. With each mainline entry for Prime, I would say. Let's see. Is there anything else that I might have failed to mention? I'm not sure. Wait, what was my in-game time? Wait, it was odd, wasn't it? It was like 12 hours and 8 minutes. No, 9 minutes, rather. Sorry. I kind of forgot to look at that. Wait. According to my mission complete here, it says 12 hours and 9 minutes. So, I guess I can go off by that for the prediction. So let me do that before I forget. Let's see. Let's do odd here. And let me take care of that real quick. Over here. Only Carl... Wait. Yeah, only Carl. I was about to say, yeah, only Carl. Everyone else went for even. Congratulations, Carl. Here you go. Odd because of the IGT in-game timer. I did say I was going to do this particular prediction for that. This is the bonus prediction anyway. Is there anything else you guys want to know? Any other things I should address? You know, me being the Metroid guy and all. Old supremacy. Oh, odd supremacy wins in the end of the day, at the very least. Oh, man. I'm just sitting here thinking, what now? What does this mean for Metroid? Because, truth be told, I don't know how well the game's gonna do. Not in the sense of me trying to say, oh, it's not gonna do good. Because Mackenzie and every other problem revolving around this game. But as an introductory game, I don't know. I kind of feel like this game does fine, I suppose. Even despite its faults, I think it'll do fine. Not amazing. I don't think it's gonna do as good as Dread. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking how it runs on docked with performance mode. I really want to see how it looks. Oh man, I don't know what the plan is for Metroid. Who knows? What's Mercury Steam doing, for example? Are they working on a new Metroid game? I don't know. What's Retro gonna do after this game? Are they gonna continue? I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. I guess we're gonna have to see with time. But overall, do I think that the reaction to Mackenzie was overblown? Well, given what we knew about the game, which wasn't very much, yes. Did they turn out to be right? Some of them? Some of those worries? Yes. Did some of my own worries end up being true? Yes. Were the things I liked about the game? Yes. Oh, actually, yeah. I cannot play Switch 2 games on Switch. On regular Switch. But I can't give you any comments on how the Switch 1 version runs. I have no idea. Oh, man. Where would I rank this game? I'm still thinking about that. Between the other 3 Prime games, not counting Hunters. Definitely not above 1. I'll give you that. Below 1? I like Prime 2 better. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, here's what I'm feeling. Number 1, Prime 1. Can't be... it's always gonna be number 1. I have my biases, nostalgia, and the fact that I keep coming back to the goddamn game every single time. Just learning new things about it. I cannot deny how much fun the first game is for me. There's never been a moment where I play Prime 1, I'm sitting there, I'm bored. No, there's no way. Prime 2 is very, very solid as well. Super good as well. In its own way. I feel like it falls short in a couple, Probably talking about this on a marathon, but it's still a very, very solid game that was unfortunately released at around the same time as Halo 2, so it was never destined to succeed commercially. But critically, I think it holds up. Oh yeah, Val, I was doing spoiler talk as well, so be glad you weren't here. I'm just giving my my ranking as to where I would place this game. Number 3 would be this game. Again, I mentioned great things about this game and not so great things about this game. I'll stop talking about spoilers because I know there are some people like Bill that want to play the game for themselves, and I really want to hear his opinion on the game once he gets to it. I really want to know what you think, Bill. So get to it. Play this game. It's still a recommendation for me to tell you to play this game, not just to you, for anyone. Also, yes, okay, I'll give you this one stupid-ass spoiler. It pisses me off. I spent the last 3 goddamn hours, extra hours, trying to get 100% so I could get the 100% ending at the very least, so I could give my full thoughts on all the cutscenes, on everything that we learned about this game, and it turns out you need 100 goddamn scans. I gotta play through the entire game just so I can see that goddamn ending. I guess, does the game justify the $70 price? Maybe not. The game is $60 on Switch 1. You can play that. How does it perform? I have no idea. I can't tell you. Is it worth the $60? Maybe? I don't know. Was it just a tiny bit like Prime 1? What do you mean by that, exactly? You need all scans, so you have missed one of the first. Yeah, I was never gonna be able to get 100 scans. So stupid. But I wasn't stressing about it because I would have figured they would have followed the same formula. The same way for you to unlock the extra endings. By getting 100% pickups. There's a okay, I need to calm down. There's a good reason as to why it was never a requirement. It's tedious. There are missable scans that force you to replay the entire goddamn game. I have never gotten 100% scans in my first playthrough in any of the Prime games because there's just so much to scan. You don't know what's going to be important. You have no idea. That's why you scan everything. And even then, look, I missed some. I'm at 89. It's so stupid. Like, why? It baffles me. No one considers scans as part of the 100%. No one. There's a reason why scans also only unlock gallery stuff. It's just for bonus. Not a requirement. That's so strange. Wait, I'm in the red. Hold up. What's happening? I see yellow. I think I'm good. Ed buffered. Okay. 100% has a tradition of Samus removing, and then there's a decent in-depth cutscene, well made, as with the rest of the graphical fidelity of the game, but it ties to a complaint of mine. Oh, great. Well, all right. Or on yours and on another. Oh, it might have been not been me. That might have been Twitch. Oh man, but yeah, this game ranks 3rd. Out of 4, because again, great things about this game, not so great things about this game. I will go into spoilers again. If you really want to know, just watch the VOD. I don't think I can break it down as well as I did. Not again. What else can I say? Trying to think. All right, yeah, Prime 3 is 4th because again, for as solid of a game it is, I feel like it doesn't give what I want when it comes to a 3D Metroid game. And that's in that interconnectivity, and maybe they're tied, actually. Prime 3 and 4 are tied at the moment, alright? At the moment, that's what I'm feeling. Number 1, Prime 1. Number 2, Prime 2. Number 3, this game, and Prime 3. That's my list. Did I forget Hunters and Federation 4? I'm not counting those. Consummate. If you really want me to count those, okay, alright, fine. 1, Prime 1, 2, Prime 2, 3... Oh, this becomes hard. Ah, I don't want to do this. Never mind. I don't want to think about this. Screw that. I'll rank it during my 2025 games played tier list. I'm gonna be doing that on January. How about that? That'll give me some time to actually think about it. You can use that as a reference, I suppose. Alright, anyway. I think that's all I have to say about the game. I'm tired. I got a Subway sandwich waiting for me, so I kind of want to wrap this up. So... let's switch over. Yeah, it'll also give me some time to replay it. Exactly. I do intend on playing this game again before making that tier list. I'm really interested to see how I feel about the game in a second playthrough. Because now I know where stuff is. I can't be bothered by Mackenzie anymore. He won't bother me. I know what to expect now. So that's a plus. So we're gonna have to see how I feel about it. Please tell you what you want to play. You don't have Octopath Traveler 0 because it hasn't shipped yet. Thanks, Square, so please. Aren't you playing Kirby Air Riders? You play more of that. Fortunately, I can't play with you because I don't have the game. But maybe one day, I don't know. You can play that, go Kirby Air Riders. Or hell, no, Consummate, hold up! Hold up. You say you want to play Prime, what? Right? You want to play it so badly? Okay, go play right now. Go play. Prime 1 is a fantastic time. Yeah, commit to Prime 1. Go. Alright, perfect. Alright, well, either way, I still had a good time streaming this game and talking about it with you guys. It makes for a unique experience because I get to share my thoughts as I play the game. Whereas, you know, I'm playing by myself and I'm just kind of keeping my thoughts to myself, not really getting to share it. But this time around, it was interesting. It was fun. It'll make for a good memory, at the very least. It might not have lived up to my expectations, to what I would have wanted, but that's okay. I mean, I still had a good time. Alright, well, I don't know who's live. I don't know who to raid. But I'm going to do my usual spiel. So here's my Discord. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to be streaming Brave Fencer Musashi around 2 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to immediately be moving on to something else. So what am I going to be playing on... next week is pretty much determined. I don't know, think about it, yeah. I'll talk more about that tomorrow, I suppose. But I'm tired. I need to rest my voice. I need to rest in general. Who is live? Who can I raid? Any recommendations? Guys, I don't see anyone live at the moment. So I don't know who to raid. Don't usually end streams this late. Don't usually end streams this late either, so. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see anyone. This might be another Dash Ducks, dude. You guys want ducks? Negastu and Kenshi? Or something radically different? Oh my god. Yeah, that's very different. I mean, sure. Might as well. Might as well raid Bitter Bits. Why not? You can ask him about Prime 4 and I'll tell him my honest thoughts without getting into spoiler territory. Oh, jeez. Alright, well. I got nothing else to say, really. Other than thank you guys for watching, as always, and for the support. I had a good time, overall. So thank you for Prime 4. Thank you guys for sticking around. Consummate, get to play in Prime 1. Trust me, it's always worth it. And, yeah, that's all I got. I'm waiting for these ads to end so I can actually properly greet, Nick. But, dude. Let me see here. I realized that I did not drink water throughout that entire exchange. Jesus Christ. Throughout that entire conversation.
Nice smile.
Alright. We're waiting now. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Brave Fencer Musashi at 2 p.m. Eastern. Alright. I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.